What if the reason most people stay broke has nothing to do with income? What if two people can make the exact same salary, but one quietly becomes wealthy, while the other looks rich online and stays trapped for decades? Because in America today, one group buys things that make them look successful. The other buys things that make them impossible to stay poor. And that single difference changes everything. Part 1. The Great American Illusion. In a suburb outside Dallas, two 32-year-old men earn nearly the same income. Both make around $120,000 a year. Both work white-collar jobs. Both drive to the same office park. Both stop at the same coffee shop every morning. But their financial futures couldn't be more different. Jake leases a brand new BMW 5 Series. Luxury apartment, designer watch, the newest Apple iPhone 16 Pro on launch week, VIP gym membership, weekend steakhouse dinners, photos that scream success. His life looks rich. Marcus drives a paid-off Toyota Camry. Same phone for 3 years. Simple apartment. His extra cash goes into index funds, rental REITs, and a side business that sells B2B software templates. His life looks ordinary. 10 years later, Jake still needs his paycheck. Marcus owns income streams. That's the modern wealth divide in America. Not income. Psychology. Part 2. Status spending versus asset thinking. The middle class is often taught to use money as a signal. A nicer car means progress. A luxury watch means achievement. A bigger house means you made it. These purchases create a dopamine reward loop. You feel successful immediately. Friends notice. Coworkers react. Instagram rewards it. Your brain associates spending with identity. And that's exactly why status spending is addictive. Rich people often use a different loop. They buy cash flow first. Instead of asking, how will this make me look? They ask, will this pay me next month? That question rewires behavior. An asset-focused mind sees money as workers. Every dollar should go out and bring back friends. Stocks create dividends. Businesses create margins. Real estate creates rent. Skills create leverage. The purchase is judged by future income, not present emotion. That's the deepest mindset split. Part 3. The Lifestyle Inflation Trap. The moment most Americans get a raise, lifestyle expands. A promotion turns into better car, nicer zip code, more dining out, upgraded wardrobe, financed furniture, premium vacations. This is how middle-class earners can make $150,000 and still feel broke. The rich often do something emotionally harder. They freeze lifestyle and expand ownership. When income rises, they divert the difference into brokerage accounts, private business equity, rental property down payments, retirement tax shelters, income-producing skills, strategic partnerships. This is where wealth compounds silently. No applause, no social media validation. No one claps for maxing out a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. But 10 years later, that invisible discipline becomes visible freedom. Part 4. Real American lifestyle example. Take a common U.S. scenario. A couple in Phoenix earns $180,000 household income. Solid middle-class success. Instead of investing their bonuses, they upgrade to a 7-seat luxury SUV, bigger suburban home, private school stretch budget, financed kitchen remodel, Disney VIP vacations, furniture on zero-interest plans, constant Amazon convenience spending. Nothing here looks dangerous. That's the trap. The danger is death by normal decisions. Every choice feels socially reasonable, but their monthly burn rate climbs so high that investing becomes what's left over. And what's left over is rarely enough. Now compare that with a wealthy-minded household. Same income, same city. They keep the starter home 5 more years. One used SUV, bonuses go in 2. Low-cost ETFs, 1 duplex down payment. Child education index fund, online cash flow business. Tax-efficient retirement plans. By 45, one family owns appearances. The other owns options. Part 5. The Psychology of Looking Rich. Why does this happen? Because humans are tribal. We evolved to seek social proof and visible hierarchy. In modern America, status symbols replaced survival signals. The car, the neighborhood, the handbag, the school district, the vacation photos. These things communicate belonging. The middle class often spends to reduce insecurity. Rich people often invest to reduce dependency. That's a profound psychological distinction. One solves emotion, the other solves economics. And economics always wins in the long run. Part 6. The wealth system. Rich people use. The wealthy tend to build money systems instead of money moments. A money moment is emotional. Black Friday purchase, luxury impulse, bonus splurge, lifestyle upgrade. A money system is automatic. Paycheck auto investing, business profit sweep, recurring ETF buys, automatic debt payoff, rental cash flow, reinvestment, tax loss harvesting, side income reinvest loops. Systems remove ego, they reduce decision fatigue, and most importantly, they make wealth happen even on boring days. That's the secret. Wealth is usually not built in dramatic moments. It's built in repetitive, invisible systems. Part 7. The final mindset shift. Poor and middle-class thinking often says, when I make more, I'll invest. Wealthy thinking says, I invest first, so I'll never need to rely only on making more. That shift changes everything. The goal isn't to look expensive. The goal is to become financially unshakable. Status gets attention. Assets buy time. Status impresses strangers. Assets protect families. Status fades the moment trends change. Assets keep paying while you sleep. And in the end, the people who look richest are rarely the ones becoming rich. The ones building real wealth usually look boring for years, until one day, their money starts speaking for them. So, ask yourself honestly, are your purchases making you look wealthier or making you become wealthier? Because the middle class buys proof. The wealthy buy power, and one of those choices changes your bloodline.